Tandem axle travel trailers that are this tiny and easy to move around, but are still this rugged with a tandem axle setup are not super common. So this is definitely something you should be checking out if you have been looking for a smaller, more compact travel trailer. Let's go take a look. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. For y'all that are new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and if you are a returning viewer, I am back in Dallas, Texas, which means I'm here at McLean's RV Superstores, which is one of the preferred dealers that I sought out to work with in Texas and Oklahoma because they are a smaller, family-owned dealership that has that family-owned style and feel to it, where I really trust that they'll take care of you if you come to purchase your RV here. So at any time throughout watching this video, if you are ready to start shopping for your next RV, or you see something you like out of this travel trailer that we're taking a look at here, you can text me at the number on the screen. If you live in Texas or Oklahoma, we are here to help. I would love to help you out with purchasing your next RV, whether it's a new travel trailer like this, or they have plenty of used RVs as well. 5 different locations, 4 in Texas, 1 in Oklahoma, and we're here to help. So you can text me at the number on the screen at any point in time. So this is a 2024 Winnebago Micro Minnie, and what I really like about this is this thing is so compact. You'll be able to see the floor plan layout and the specs on the screen, but it's so compact while still having a tandem axle setup. So that means you're gonna have these 2 wheels here giving you those 2 axles, and that's really just important for one, just giving you more sturdiness with towing, but also if you were to ever have any sort of blowout or anything like that, it is going to protect from the trailer just dropping down onto the wheel like you would have with a single axle setup. This one here that we're taking a look at, this 1821 FB, has a slide out. They also have this one here that is essentially the exact same setup, the 1720 FB, that does not have a slide out. So gonna have a difference in price here as well as a difference in weight between the 2 options, where there's about a $3,000 difference between the 2 when you add the slide out on there. And just really love this option. So you can see the size of this travel trailer here. Something kind of comparable to it in size would be something like this Grand Design Imagine AIM series here that is a single axle. And there's really nothing wrong with the single axle setup. Lots of people tow with a single axle travel trailer and don't ever have many issues with it. But if you did have a blowout on one of your tires, it's gonna just land on that rim there, and you'll be riding on that rim for a second until you get that fixed, either putting the spare on there or getting a new tire on there. So having the tandem axle setup is something a lot of people really prefer, which is what you get from this Winnebago Micro Minnie. Now, not only that, you also get a lot more ruggedness with this Micro Minnie line. So you're gonna get things like this molded fiberglass 3/4 cut front cap right there that looks really nice up here. And then you have this rock guard area down underneath here. You also get 30-pound propane bottles, so can do some extended camping there as well. Really like that. And you're gonna have your spot for batteries. All of these things are just not super common, which is why this might be a little bit more expensive than some other travel trailers out there in the market. But that's just something that makes this a little bit more of a premium product, which hopefully you can appreciate the same way I do, because some of these things will make a difference with your camping experience, especially if you're wanting to do more extended camping, or like the propane bottles that will supply your furnace heat. So if you're wanting to do more cold weather camping, you're gonna be able to run that furnace longer, things like that. You also have prep to add side cameras, which is not super common in a travel trailer this size. Slam latch baggage doors, not super common in a travel trailer this size. Huge storage space down underneath here. Love this. This is all underneath your bed, as the FB stands for front bed. You have prep to add an inverter in this space if you wanted to get power to outlets and things like that inside the RV. You have a manual stabilizer system down underneath here, and this is using a Norco BAL next gen frame. This is all American made steel, and the biggest thing about this frame is it's a little bit more lightweight, and they use a lot of huck bolt fasteners on this frame as opposed to welds in a lot of places, which is going to give you a more secure what would it be? You're getting a weld is more susceptible to snapping or breaking over time versus a huck bolt fastener. So those huck bolts are a nice thing that you get, plus again a lightweight frame on here as well. So go down this way, you can see your power controls here for your power stabilizers. It's also prepped to add a tire pressure monitoring system. This is going to be to fill your fresh water tank. Also have outlets here. You could hook a TV up to this space if you would like. And then look at these wheels here. You're getting these Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain wheels that look really nice. And not only that, down underneath here, this is all metal through here. So if you were to ever have any sort of blowout as well, it's not going to tear up everything down underneath here. If you don't know much about RVs, from selling RVs, almost every time a used RV came into a dealership, I could tell right away I could tell if they had a blowout because everything down underneath here would just be like ripped to shreds from that tire blowing out. Not going to happen with something like this because of the design of that construction underneath there being more rigid and just better built for something like that happening. You know what I mean? So you have that ladder to get up onto the roof. Awning covers most of the space out here. JBL speakers outside, so better speaker system outside than you see on a lot of travel trailers in this size range. You have brake and reverse lights, also something that is just not common in travel trailers this size. Very rarely will you see a reverse light built into a travel trailer this size. You even have, it's not a Goodyear Wrangler tire for your spare tire, it's a Westlake CR85. Yeah, it just says, I can't see the whole thing there. It's a CR 857 plus tire there. So still an all-terrain tire from Westlake that you get for your spare. You're going to have an accessory hitch off the back, not for towing, but you can put an accessory rack off the back there. Prep to add a backup camera off the back. And then if we can get around here, let's hop to the other side where you can see, oh, almost didn't make it. On the other side here, you have a slide out, and this is using this Power Glide slide mechanism. This is pretty impressive because this is something you see on like a lot of Class A motorhomes. So a really heavy duty slide system here. It has a little bit more give than a Schwintek slide mechanism does. So if it bounces a little bit while you're going up and down the road and whatnot, it's not as susceptible to those gears getting out of line, and just should last longer for a longer period of time. Outdoor shower, all your water connections over here, and then you can see this other model here, essentially the same thing with no slide out on it if you want that option. Down underneath here, fully enclosed underbelly. All your water tanks and water lines sit above that enclosed underbelly, and then you have your black and gray tank dump valves here on this side, and then that is pretty much everything there. Looks like you have a standard, probably 6-gallon gas electric water heater, and storage space back through here. It is a wood frame travel trailer, so not aluminum framed. It is wood framed, and a battery disconnect switch there as well. Through here, your exact specs on this unit looks like you are cargo carrying capacity of 1,284 pounds, has a gross vehicle weight rating of only 5,500 pounds, so really not that heavy. Fully loaded, still going to be half-ton towable, and you could even get away with probably towing this like a Tundra, or not a Tundra, a Tacoma, for instance, with a 6-cylinder engine, or a V6, is going to have a 6,200 pound towing capacity. So you may be able to get away with towing something like this, even with a truck like a Tacoma or some SUVs out there, if you don't fully load this thing up. So just be mindful of things like your payload capacity and towing capacities and stuff like that. But all in all, a really nice, rugged looking exterior on this Winnebago Micro Minnie. And let's go run inside. My camera is about to die, so if I go a little quick, that is why. Spray port out here. You have azdel sidewalls as well, so that's going to be a composite panel sidewall. And as we go inside here, again, if you are interested in this RV, you can text me at the number on the screen. I am at McLean's, where we have locations in Texas and Oklahoma. So only text me if you're in one of those areas. If you're all the way across the country and have no interest in buying an RV from one of these locations, don't text that number because we can't help you out. But if you're in Texas or Oklahoma, we are here to help. As we go inside as well, want to let you know about my other company, Firmly Unbound, and that YouTube channel. So tune into that real quick, and then we'll go inside. Real quick, before we step inside of this RV, there's something that I'm really excited to talk to y'all about, and I actually want to ask you for a favor. So if you've been here for a while, you know that I pretty much never ask y'all of anything, but I'm going to right now because I started my second YouTube channel, which is called Firmly Unbound. Firmly Unbound is the name of my company, and Firmly Unbound is an expression of exploration and freedom in work, play, and faith. And I'm really excited about what's to come on this YouTube channel. There's a link down below in the description of this video and in the comments as well, where you can subscribe to Firmly Unbound. And I pretty much spent the whole last month traveling dang near coast to coast across the United States to show you what it means to live firmly unbound. So some exciting video content is coming. Can't wait to see y'all there. appreciate you taking a second to watch that there. Would really appreciate if you went and subscribed to that channel, because there's a lot of fun stuff going on over there that I'm really excited about. That's like my big passion project that I'm really excited about for 2024. So go check that out there and subscribe to that channel. As we walk inside here, it's not a like original floor plan by any means, but I love the color scheme in here. It's very light and airy. You can see you have your slide out here with the dinette table that really just opens up your floor space here. It's going to give you more space when you're cooking. Look at that cabinet color. So curious what you think about the color scheme in here. This is like a really soft, almost like a mint green. Pretty interesting. Ceiling height in here isn't great. It's only about maybe 6'5", but workable for sure. I mean, I don't hit my head on the ceiling in here, so, but if you're over 6'5", it's gonna feel pretty tight. Just looking up real quick, saw you have JBL speakers in the ceiling, so more premium speaker there. You have your AC here. It's not a ducted AC, so it's just going to be a drop down AC. You can open up these vents to send AC air coming in all four directions outside of this AC. It's going to be about the width of a queen size bed here. Doesn't look like it's quite the length of a queen bed, but nonetheless, not a bad bed size here. In the hopefully the dimensions of this bed were in the floor plan layout. You have storage up above here. Nice looking cabinets, just a modern looking handle that you have on here that's real easy and gives it a nice clean modern look. You have outlets here with inverter prep, so if you added the inverter, those outlets will run off the inverter. Spot to put different accessories there with that cargo netting, and you have USB and USB Type-C connections back there as well. Love to see that USB Type-C connection, as the iPhone 15 and pretty much every other phone out there in the market will now have that type of plug. Windows on both sides, both open up so you can get a nice cross breeze. This one's also an emergency exit. You have a privacy shade going across here as well. And then down underneath here, you have a little bit of storage space. Another outlet here, so the person on this side of the bed also has a plug there. And then you have what could be used as wardrobe storage there, or a pantry. And then storage space down through here. Nice big refrigerator. This is a GE refrigerator. And looks like this is going to be a 12-volt GE refrigerator, so running off of the battery system. Really nice looking booth dinette. It is a legless dinette, but it still will go down to make into a bed when you need it. You also have quick, easy access to storage down underneath both sides of that dinette table as well. And then you'll have a cream-colored pleated shade on all of your windows around this travel trailer. Going this way, nice looking cushions on this dinette. You have a wireless charging pad here. This is about a, gosh, probably like a 24-inch screen TV or so, somewhere around there. Maybe like a 15-inch screen TV, actually. I don't know, might be a little bit bigger than 15 inches, but nonetheless, you have a workable size TV, JBL sound controls, little storage space up here, and then storage space all down underneath here. So pretty good size storage. And then when we go around to the kitchen space, you have your microwave here, also doubles as an air fryer. And then you have a nice big 3-burner stove, same size you would get in a big fifth wheel, but no oven, because they're giving you this convection oven slash air fryer here, basically the same thing. And shouldn't really need an oven in most instances in this travel trailer. Also allows for more storage because you don't have the oven. So you get these two, I guess just one drawer, and then your breakers and fuses there. 4 drawers here that pull out underneath the sink. Although this one here, yeah, just gonna have the flip down spot for like sponges and whatnot. But love the way that these feel going in and out of there. Nice smooth mechanism on those, and then storage under the sink. Gonna have a stainless steel faucet. Nice big stainless steel single basin sink, an absolutely huge campsite window to see out into your campsite there. So love that. You have more storage here when you walk in. So you're gonna have, it's shallow, but you have the storage here. Little prep space with outlets here. You could fit a little small coffee maker in this area, and then some shelving there. Also, all of your cabinets have hidden hinges, which give it a nice clean look as well, and definitely a more elegant touch that you don't see in lower priced travel trailers. USB ports here with a USB Type-C connection, and of course you have a bathroom in this area that's pretty interesting. Your toilet doesn't have a whole lot of room around it. It's a tight space in here, but it's a small travel trailer. Still get like a 3/4 body mirror there. You have a nice big skylight in the shower, and height in the shower is not going to be great. As I step up in here, yeah, into the skylight, you're probably about 6'3.5" to the very highest point here. And then this sits well below my eye height, so I'd have to kind of duck down to get underneath that there. But it's still workable. And then check this out. You have your sink right here for your bathroom space. So they kind of work that into the shower space there, which is pretty unique. And that is just about everything. So let me show you the curtain here too. So you have this kind of plastic-like curtain there, so it's flexible because it's not a super wide shower or anything like that. So if you bump on it, it's not gonna hurt like hitting glass. And then you have some hooks here for towels as well. And that is just about everything. So I'm curious your thoughts on what you think about this Winnebago Micro Mini. Let me know if you like the idea of the slide out or no slide out. The one without the slide out is literally the exact same thing. It just has this boot dinette sitting further into the floor here because it's not pushed out and it doesn't have the lip like this here. And that's pretty much it. So let me know what you think. Again, if you are interested in a travel trailer like this, or if you're just ready to start shopping for your next RV in Texas or Oklahoma, you can text me at the number on the screen. We are here to help. And that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, live firmly unbound.